64 days later, Chester tragically unalived himself.
Bennington was found dead in a home near Los Angeles Thursday morning. Authorities say it may have been suicide.
In the days before his death, Chester had been in Arizona, trying to find a bit of peace with Talinda and the kids at their cabin in Sedona. It was a family escape before Linkin Park's massive North American tour was set to kick off later that month.
Something else.
3, 2, 1, go.
I gotta get cow. I gotta get cow in my mouth.
But Chester didn't stay long. He went back to Los Angeles alone, saying he had work to do. Before he left, Talinda captured what would become a haunting memory. A photo of Chester and their kids standing on the deck, grinning from ear to ear as they looked out into the woods. A picture that now feels like a final moment of happiness. On the morning of July 20th, Chester Bennington was found dead by hanging in his home. The date was significant. It was the birthday of his close friend, Chris Cornell. Just a month earlier, Chester had confided in his friend Ryan Shuck, who played guitar in his side project Dead by Sunrise, that he was struggling with alcohol addiction again and fighting hard to get sober. Despite this, family and friends said that Chester seemed to be in good spirits, happy, energized, and excited for the upcoming tour. We'll never know for sure if his decision was something he had planned or a tragic impulse, but there's something worth noting. When someone struggling with suicidal thoughts seems suddenly cheerful or relieved, it can be a dangerous sign.
I either got rotten egg or something else.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's a change that often occurs when they've made up their mind, and it's one of the most critical warnings to look out for.
He was at his best before he passed. We were on a family vacation. He just had to go back home to do a television commercial, and I was going to see him the next day. It was just the timing of it. You know, he had been in states of depression before, and he had had past attempts. This was not a time where any of our families suspected this to happen, which is terrifying, you know, because it could happen at any moment with those thoughts.
Following Chester's death, blog posts and message board discussions started popping up, with many suggesting that One More Light was a cry for help that had gone unnoticed. Conspiracy theories quickly arose, claiming that Chester and Chris Cornell didn't just die by tragic coincidence. According to some, the two were deliberately taken out because they were secretly working to expose a dark network of abusers. "We're trying to remind ourselves," the band wrote to Chester following his death, "that the demons who took you away from us were always part of the deal. After all, it was the way you sang about those demons that made everyone fall in love with you in the first place."
Did you doubt at any time that, like, oh, now Chester's gone, maybe I don't want to do music anymore? Was there any of that?
Yeah.
No.
Of course. 100%. 100%. It's like, for me, it just felt like too much. Like to get back on it and try and do some version of music and also be seen through the lens of what had happened.
Yeah.
Like for that to be attached. It was like being a member of a club that I didn't want to join.
The truth is, we'll never know why the darkness that haunted Chester his entire life won out on July 20th, 2017. From the outside, he was a beacon of light, spending time with family, sharing laughs with friends, practicing his new songs, and getting ready for his tour. But all of that fought against years of deep trauma, addiction battles, and crushing depression. To suggest there's a simple reason for his death or to claim his music was some kind of warning we all missed is to ignore the complexity of his struggle. There are no neat explanations, and there never will be. Chester Bennington's legacy is one of strength, emotion, and lasting influence in the world of music. As the frontman of Linkin Park, he became a voice for a generation, turning his struggles with pain, addiction, and mental health into powerful lyrics that resonated with fans everywhere. His voice, with its mix of raw emotion and intensity, helped shape rock music in the early 2000s, creating a unique sound that blended metal, hip-hop, and alternative rock. But Chester's impact went beyond the music. He challenged us all to be real about our struggles. His openness about addiction, pain, and mental health issues sparked conversations and inspired countless people to seek help. The vulnerability and strength he put into his art still live on through his songs, reminding us that even the darkest battles can give birth to something beautiful.